Hello everyone, it's Yvonne here to do the readings for the air signs, and this will be for the lovely sign of Aquarius. Aquarius, we're going to use the Light Seers Tarot for your reading. Firstly, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. It's a pleasure to have you on board. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'd love to have you in our little community. Please make sure you press on the bell so you get reminders about when I post or when I go live. Thursday's always air sign day. If the reading doesn't resonate with you, please make sure you check out other aspects of your natal chart, such as your moon, your rising or ascendant, and or your Venus. It's really good to know that if this reading isn't right for you, that you can look at another sign and still get the same reading, or a different reading, depending on the day. So sometimes your moon will be your dominant sign, sometimes your ascendant is more listenable to, more having your story. So I always say to people, if you see a title of a video and it feels like the right video for you and you watch it, it was meant for you. All right. And if the reading does resonate with you and it is your story, I ask that you give it a big fat thumbs up. Not only is it good karma for you, but it also helps me to grow the channel. Reciprocal energy, I'll say thank you for that in advance. All right, let's get into your reading. I'm just reading something on my phone about people doing the wrong thing in lockdown. We're all in lockdown at the moment, and people get positive COVID tests and don't stay home. I wonder if they don't feel guilty about passing that on to other people. Okay, so we have the Devil energy coming out. How interesting. So this is the most beautiful Devil card in any deck. It is just beautiful because it really does sort of show this energy. You know, we're all scared of our own limitations, the things we do or the things we have that we, you know, perhaps either don't see about ourselves or we don't like about ourselves. So the Devil sort of represents that shadow energy, or represents the ego or the inner child. Some people like to see the ego as the inner child. But it's those parts of us we keep hidden from the world because that we're either ashamed or we feel guilty about them. But it can also be parts of ourselves that we really don't acknowledge. So the Devil can represent all ego aspects, things going to extremes or things being pushed to the outside. So it can be things like it can be narcissism, codependency, so the extremes of those two. It can be addiction. It can be habits that you have that impinge on other people, but also habits that impinge on your own well-being. So it's sort of a wide range of things with the Devil. It's the most interesting card for me because I feel like it has the most descriptions. But when we see the Devil, it can denote your own fears. It can show that you have a fear of something. So let's have a look what's behind. Okay, so we have the Four of Wands coming through. Now, the Four of Wands is a card of stability. This is the card of Capricorn too, by the way. The card of stability. Four of Wands, commitment, security, stability here. You're worried about your own stability here. Let me just pull a few more cards. This may be a backward one this morning. Okay, I've got a lot of love on the table for readings the last few days. I feel like a lot of people finding new love, walking into new relationships here. There is a Judgment card here which can talk about somebody returning from the past, and the Fool card for sure can talk about taking a leap of faith. I feel like you have an opportunity of love here with somebody who could be a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And I feel like you're feeling this love very deeply, but there's questioning of this love. Do you worry that you've met someone that doesn't have your best interests at heart, or are you feeling this fear of commitment here? I thought that might be what the energy was showing me, but we'll get into it a little deeper. I feel like you've got new love coming in. Now, the Five of Cups is a card that talks about looking back at the past with regret or remorse. Now, sometimes when things have gone and things have happened, we can look back at the past because we're trying to work through our own grief and loss or our own feelings. And that's okay, as long as it doesn't consume you and it doesn't go on forever. Like, once you've done the grief and loss, once you've understood what went wrong, what went right, what happened, all those sort of things, then you need to let it go. Otherwise you get trapped in your past thinking. And sometimes this card can be a little bit of a warning that while you're focused on the past, you might be missing out on something coming towards you. And I feel like here, what this is saying to you is if you focus on the fears, you may miss out on a beautiful relationship because you're questioning where this is going. So let's have a look. All right, so we have the Emperor coming through with the Ace of Wands and the Nine of Swords. You know, it's a really similar energy to the Gemini reading. So if you're dealing with the Gemini, you have Gemini strongly in your chart, I'd advise you to watch both. This reading is the same. It's like you have something on the table that's really beautiful and really well worth going after, but you have so many fears around this because of your past, or because of this fear, or because of past energy with this card. So there is a feeling here that you are being offered something, possibly by an Aries, but this energy here is the divine masculine. We have the Ace of Wands. This person really wants something with you here. They really want to build something. Yeah, sure, we're only an Ace of Wands energy here, but we see the Ace of Cups back here. So this person does have good intentions. The Ace of Wands is a brand new start as well, but very often in tarot, it can sort of talk about somebody feeling passionate about you, but not necessarily feeling in love. But I see the Ace of Cups there, and I think, are you scared of falling in love with this person because you're not sure with this Nine of Swords whether they have your best intentions here? And that's what I see here. And I see this Emperor, and I think you see this person as being something amazing, something magnificent, but you're in this anxious energy. All right, let's have a look and see what's going. Yeah, Five of Wands, you'll question it big time. Two of Cups is here, so this is really beautiful energy. And then we have the Six of Swords. So where you're at the moment is, do I stay, do I go? Do I stay, do I go? That is the energy that's coming through. It's like, does this person love me? Is it just, you know, that they want to have a physical relationship with me? They just want to have fun with me. And we're backwards and forwards with the energy. Now, I always say that when you meet someone, you can't decide on this energy in the first few months. It really takes a lot of time for someone to realize that they're in love and they want to spend the rest of their life with you. I feel like this person is looking at this Ace of Wands, knowing that there's something very, very special here and something beautiful. And when you have the Two of Cups, you've met someone that you are very closely aligned with here. But with this Six of Swords, I feel the doubt. Now, as much as we try not to bring the past with us, like the Five of Cups, we do tend to walk into the future with some energy of the past. That's just the way it is. And what I'm feeling here with this Five of Cups is that you are feeling some sort of fear. Maybe you've, you know, had a relationship before that's fallen over, and now you're sort of carrying this energy with you. But I feel like here this person has very good intentions, and I do feel there is the potential for love here. All right, so we have the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, nice. With the Ace of Wands, things moving very quickly. This is why you're nervous. Eight of Cups here, though. All right, so we have the Eight of Cups and the Six of Swords, which both are cards of walking away. But then I have the Wheel of Fortune, the Eight of Wands, which is a card of something moving too quickly. So maybe this particular situation is moving too quickly for you to understand whether it's real or not. Maybe you're getting these really strong feelings and feeling like you are going somewhere, but they scare you because you're not really sure about the other person and how they're feeling, which is okay. Because sooner or later they're going to reveal to you how they're feeling. But maybe it's just too early. So maybe just sort of sit back for a little while and let this unfold as it should. Because I feel like, you know, you have a lot of fears here. You're worrying about the past. You're, you know, got this energy of conflict, not sure whether to walk away, not sure whether to leave it behind. Maybe you're scared you're dealing with somebody that represents somebody that you've had in your past. Like sometimes this can talk about narcissistic people, narcissistic energy. Maybe you're worried that you're going to repeat some sort of pattern here. but there's something about your stability, especially with this Five of Swords, that makes you feel like walking away. So your feelings are becoming overwhelming here. I feel like this person, whoever they are, they may be very verbal, they may be very open and communicative, but I feel like at the moment there is some sort of energy of needing to let go and allow yourself to take this leap. You are coming up as the Queen of Swords as well. So there's definitely a good communication between the two of you. Maybe feelings are being expressed, maybe it's too soon for you, maybe they're making you fearful. But whatever it is here, you are going through this energy of, should I walk away, should I stay? Should I stay or should I go? That sort of energy, which is probably quite normal in the beginning stages of a new relationship. I've got to say, with this relationship, I feel like this is someone new for you though. I don't feel that it's someone coming back in. I feel this is a brand new relationship. But maybe you have had someone in the past who's you've seen as rejecting you, and now you're worried this person is going to do the same thing. And I want to say to you, this person's intentions look very, very pure to me. The Lovers card coming through here with the King of Wands. I really feel this person is totally and utterly into you. I feel like your relationship has been divinely guided. I feel the Judgment and the Fool card tells me that this particular situation is bringing you back around to love because you've been hurt in the past. And I feel like this person definitely looks like they have their good intentions with you. And I do see love coming out. And we have the Devil card again. So I feel like it really is your own fears here. All right, we have the Sun, the Seven of Pentacles, Four of Swords. Okay, hold fast. Just keep going the way you're going, because I feel like with the Sun here that you're going to get the answers you're seeking. Absolutely. I just need something like the Ace of Swords on that. Eight of Pentacles. Okay, so it's going to take a little bit of work. You need to put your fears aside here, because you're obviously looking at this cup wondering if it's right for you. This is what I'm talking about. Maybe you've had bad experiences in the past and you're a bit scared to take this new cup in case it turns out like the other experiences you've had. But I'm feeling like this person has got your best intentions at heart. I do feel that they're feeling the love, but your fear is what's holding you back here. Well, not holding you back. I feel like you're questioning this before the time you should be questioning it. Always keep in mind that it takes, a few months for people to really be in love. Maybe you're feeling the energies of limerence and getting a little bit overwhelmed by their power, that falling in love energy. All right, let's have a look and see. All right, so what beautiful cards, aren't they? Close your eyes and feel yourself embraced by angelic wings of light. Feel the light dissolve your fears, concerns and doubts, and fill your heart with peace and joy. Everyone is safe and all is well. There is no need for concern. What a beautiful card to get on that reading. I'm going to read it to you again because I feel like you need to hear this again. Close your eyes and feel yourself embraced by angelic wings of light. Feel the light dissolve your fears, concerns and doubts, and fill your heart with peace and joy. Everyone is safe and all is well. There is no need for concern. I really feel like here that this is just your fears speaking up. I really do. Now we have the card of friendship coming through here. It says, nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship and your love life will dramatically improve. Now I feel like this is really good advice for anyone going into a relationship. Really good advice. Don't worry whether you're going to get married. Don't worry about what's going to happen down the track. Don't worry if the person loves you back. Just nurture the friendship, because that is the basis for a really healthy relationship. So make sure that this person, instead of concentrating on the love and where the relationship's going, focus on whether the person can, do things with you, whether you feel comfortable doing things together, whether this person is ready to share other aspects of your life. Things like, Do they like the beach because you like spending time at the beach? Or do they like bushwalking because you like to bushwalk? Those sort of things are much better to build with a person. So if you're unsure about where this relationship is going, maybe talk to your person about doing some of the things you like to do and see whether they can become engaged in them. Because building the friendship in a relationship is the most important part of relationship. Otherwise, you get down the road, the love starts to wane a little bit, and you've got nothing in common. So maybe have a look at that side of things. I think this is really good advice for you. All right. Thank you. Thanks, Aquarius.